Hey guys, this is Jonathon Henderson with Pressure Washing Marketing Pros. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to target high income searchers in Google Ads. Because a big thing that people are always saying when it comes to Google Ads is, hey, this guy was cheap, the lead quality on here was low, and so a lot of people only want to target high income searchers because they want to go ahead and maximize and make their budget as efficient as possible. So I can totally understand that. Now in this example, I will be using a search campaign, right? So not Performance Max, not Smart Campaign. I'm going to show you how to do this with search campaigns because majority of my audience is going to be home service business owners that are going to be doing local lead generation. And so assuming that you already have your campaign up and running, or assuming that you already have your campaign built out, right, where your ad groups, your ads, your keywords, your assets, right, your negative keywords, your location, and your ad schedule, assuming you have all of this in place, what you can go ahead and do to target high income searches is two things. Number one, you can go to this search bar right here and you can type in demographics, and then you'll see this household income. So you can hit household income right here. Or what you can do is you can click audiences right here as well. And as you can see with the demographics, you have age, gender, and household income. Now, as you guys already know, to go ahead and target high income searchers, well, guess what? Google tells you that, you can target the top 10% of people. You can target 11 to 20, the people in the top 11 to 20%, the people in the top 21 to 30%, people in the top 31 to 40%, people in the top 41 to 50%, and then you're going to have the lower 50%, right? And most people are like, this is not where I want to go. And so what you can do is, based off the ad groups that you've created in your campaign, you can exclude certain incomes, right? So for example, what I could do is if I wanted to, I could just say, you know what? I only want to go ahead and only target the top 50% in income when it comes to my services. Now for me, guys, what I like to do is I like to go to this demographics household income because it gives it to me all right here in one foul swoop, right? So what I could do is I would go ahead and I would go down here and I could just go ahead and, which unknown, guys, you don't want to go ahead and exclude this. But what I could do is I could just say, you know what, the lower 50%, you know what, I would just go ahead, for the example of this, I would just say, you know what, let's go ahead and we only want to target the top 40% of people when it comes to their income. So what I could go ahead and do here is, go ahead and hit this. So I could select all of these people right here, the lower 50%, 41%, whatever it may be, and I can hit this, exclude from ad group. And so all the ad groups that I'm targeting in this specific campaign, they will now exclude anybody that's in the lower 50%, in the top 41 to 50% of income. Now, technically, if you want to just be very specific about your targeting, you could go ahead and, exclude unknown. But since it's unknown, you may be excluding people that have high income. And so, you can definitively go ahead and exclude the people that aren't in the top income bracket in that sense. And so that is how you would only be able to target high income searchers, right? And sometimes some people might just say, you know what, I only want the top 10%. And so you could go ahead, which I don't recommend unless you have certain type of services that you're doing where you don't necessarily care about the search volume, you really only care about the intent. But I could go here and I can just exclude that too, right? Where I can just say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and exclude all of this besides the top 10% of earners. And that's literally what you would be doing in your campaign. Now, when it comes to this, I would obviously A/B test this because this could affect your results dramatically, right? If you're not getting enough leads, I would hesitate in implementing this. But if you're really intent on what you're doing and you are getting enough leads, or you're A/B testing two campaigns out, one targeting the top 10%, the other one targeting all demographics, then that's understandable. Remember, when it comes to Google Ads, you always want to test and you always want to try. But also, if it's not broke, you know what I mean, don't try to fix it. And so that is how you go ahead and target high income searchers when it comes to Google Ads. If you guys have any questions, concerns, thoughts, or comments, please go ahead and let me know.